Bezat Hashem, we continue Sefer Orchot Tzadikim, the Sefer Midot. Midot means measurements. Like when you make a cake, there's measurements. How much salt, sugar, whatever you put, butter, margarine, there's measurements. So today, it's actually fascinating. It talks about Kol Midot Tovot V'Ra'ot, all good and bad Midot. Hechacham, page 16. Hechacham yachol la'asot hara'ot litovot. A wise man can take his bad Midot and somehow turn the bad Midot into good Midot. Vaksil, and unfortunately the foolish man, yaseh midot tovot liraot. He can take good midot and in his foolishness make it bad. Misho olech b'choshech, someone that's walking in the dark. Ve'eno mitbonen b'tikun midot. He doesn't contemplate and ponder about fixing his midot. Efshar, it's possible shitiyeh bo midah achat. He can have one midah hame'abed et kol zechiyotav, that will make him lose all of his merits. Kigon, for example, that's what you're waiting for, finally. Hamid Gai b'ma'asav. He who is very, very haughty over his actions. He's taking too much pride over his actions. Umitpaer umyapeh atzmo. And he is boasting and sort of, the word is beautifying himself over the actions that he did. V'chol kavanato, and his entire kavanah, his whole focus is lead gadel, to achieve, to become great. Ulistarer al bnei adam, and to show that he's superior over other people. That's his focus. That's very, very problematic. Umsaper tamid bignut shel chaviro, and he's constantly speaking about the gnut, the bad of his friend. That's just the way it is. Constantly speaking about the bad. Umitkabed biklono, and when the other person, his counterpart, gets knocked down, he feels elevated because of that. I want to tell you a little cute story that was a certain mother that she wanted to call a yeshiva to find out about a bacher for her daughter. So a Rav gave her advice. The advice was, don't call and find out about, let's call him Reuven, right? Reuven Goldberg. Don't call and find out about him, because you might bump into a tzaddik on the phone. And they're going to say, shh, Reuven Goldberg, Kinai Nahara, Kazet Tzaddik. You might hear that. And we need to know the truth. It's your daughter. So she asked the Rav, what should I do? So the Rav says, I have an idea for you. I'm not sure how straight or good of a Rav this was that said this, but regardless, it sounds like you could learn a lesson from this, whether it was right or wrong, but unless you could then learn from this. What's the idea? The idea is that ask for Reuven Goldberg on the phone. And when he gets on the phone, ask Reuven Goldberg about 2-3 other people that you supposedly want to inquire about. So if Reuven Goldberg, his personality is a sweet, fresh, nice personality, so you'll see the way he talks. Let's say you ask him about a boy that's not such a big masmid. You'll say, Reuven, how's David? Reuven might say, David, he's okay, he can learn better, Then you see, he sees things in a negative light. But if he says, David, he always loves to help people. He's so nice. Every time someone's carrying something heavy, he's going to help you. Chesed. He's not saying he learns bad. He's saying the good. So you want someone like that for your daughter. Someone that sees life in a positiveness. He's sweet. He's just very optimistic. That's the way you're going to find out when you speak to Reuven Goldberg if you're going to want him for your daughter. Interesting story. The Aishahu, that person, domel lemish mimale chavit gidola yain mishubach meod. That person that always knocks his friend and wants to pick up himself when his friend is knocked is similar to he who fills up a big barrel of wine that's very, very praiseworthy barrel of wine. V'yesh b'tachtit hechavit nekev katan. And at the bottom of this beautiful barrel of expensive wine, there's a hole on the bottom. Ein safek, there's no doubt, shiovat kol hayayin mishubach b'nekev katan. The entire barrel of expensive wine will go to waste. Why? Because of that one hole, unless you close that hole. So to this haughty person, even though Torah, he can be full of Torah. Mamash, unbelievable. He will lose everything because that unfortunate bad midah. Unless he begins to worry and to shake a leg to quickly fix that problem.